So a couple things I want to call out first for those of us that are on the desktop solution and who are more accustomed to a desktop feel. I want to give you just a view of our desktop app. Many of our current online customers who have also switched to IES and have grown accustomed to this they're just fantastic. They just love this particular feature. So what this is your QuickBooks desktop app for QuickBooks Online and IES. So what you're seeing here is something you might be familiar with your header file and your header column here that allows you the same clicks that you're accustomed to. So with your customers and vendors, but also the one portion of this that is fantastic by toggling on this desktop view, you will also find something very similar and familiar to what you're already experiencing being your dashboard here. This flow that you're used to can also be utilized in a split screen mode, which the split screen mode of the desktop app for IES is fantastic. Say you have to have a report open on one side, you can drill down on the other side and look at the particular invoice that report is referencing and never having to leave that report. So you don't have to ever go back to that. So this app is available to help, like Aaliyah was mentioning, with that lowering that learning curve a little bit for you. So back to our IES, I wanted to call out a few of the features here on our parent. So in IES, we have a single entity and a multi-entity. The multi-entity will allow you a couple different features that I want to call out quickly. First, by clicking on this multi-entity tab, you will come to a selection of KPIs that will give you a complete portfolio update. So you can come down and see here on a consolidated reporting menu of all of these KPIs, you can come down and see exactly here your profit and loss for your complete portfolio of businesses, a balance sheet, cash flow statement, and trial balance. So this is key for our decision makers in the business to be able to take a quick snapshot of what you're seeing and make quicker, better, and faster decisions and smarter decisions overall. Next thing I want to call out on this page is one thing that is great is you're going to have a dedicated CSM, that customer success manager. That customer success manager can be contacted simply by selecting contact experts, and your customer success manager will be listed here with their email address and ways to get in touch with them. You can chat them, you can send them an email. You can also come here and view any upcoming appointments you may have with your CSM. This is something available to you in IES, and it is a dedicated person that will be with you the longevity of your contract with Intuit Enterprise Suite. The next thing I'd like to point out for accessibility and the way that we manage multi-entity user access. Like Aaliyah mentioned, you are able to access this platform anywhere you have cellular connectivity or internet access. So by doing so, you can be on vacation and need to add a new employee. But the beautiful part on this is when you are adding that employee for multi-entity, you are able to add that employee to any of the entities you'd like from one screen. And you can also now see what entity each employee, and this is a compliance thing. This is a compliance feature that will allow you to protect the information. Say an employee is no longer with you. You can come here and remove them from each of the entities in one fell swoop. So if we needed to add them or a particular role, you can also just come here and click the drop down and see what role they actually have in each of the entities. You are able to also create a custom role that you will be able to literally give them access to what you'd like. A few of the features and roles that are specific to IES that I'd like to call out is first is our project manager. The project manager role will be able to only see project related reports and functions inside of QuickBooks, protecting the company's behind the curtains information, I like to say. So from here, I'd like to switch over and speak to a few things that Aaliyah mentioned about some of the accommodations and the features that are available in IES that are not available to our desktop customers currently. And that one of those big ones is the bank feed. The bank feed is going to allow you a lot of flexibility and a lot of automation with the bank transactions that are able to be fed into your Intuit Enterprise Suite. It's going to allow for that automation I was speaking about. And what you'll see is once that bank is connected, by simply linking your account here and then logging in with your bank's login credentials, you will then get your bank feed. That bank feed will feed in all transactions. And when they correlate with a transaction inside of QuickBooks, say an expense that you put out or a bill that you're about to pay, and that comes through, you can then match that here. And also, you are now able to allocate that expense to a particular project or to a particular class that we're tracking or dimension that you'd like to put here for your books. So this automation is fantastic because you no longer have to go to your bank website, export the statement, import it, or manually enter it. And by coming to the bank register, you can then reconcile all from one platform. Now, when it comes to the automation that Aaliyah was speaking about, and that is here to you, I wanted to call out a little bit of our workflow automation that we're able to take advantage of and allow your employees to receive notifications, allow your customers to receive notifications, and also set up multi-condition approval workflows for bills, budgets, estimates, and even POs. So others can create them and have one or two people listed to approve them. Once that is done, it goes through just like normal, and that employee will receive a task here in their task notification, their task manager here, and they can now set that task up if it is a urgent or important or low priority. They can set that up, and when that happens, it will be alerted and they'll know to take care of that. They'll receive an email and an end product notification that they need to approve one of these items. So from the multi-condition approval workflows and so forth, I want to show you just a little bit of the AI-powered help that you're going to get inside of Intuit Enterprise Suite. And these are those menial, just mundane actions that you don't have to do. So what we do for you is these financial summaries. Anytime you'll see these sparkles are going to tell you that AI is hard at work for you inside of the platform. So for example, we can pull up a profit to loss here. And when this happens, we can come here and it'll give us two different areas of alert. It'll tell us here that it's got insights for us. These insights, you can click here, or you can come down and you'll see them lit up here, and it will have a little sparkle, and you can select that sparkle and it's going to tell you, hey, your income is down 11%. But the great part is just not information that it's providing for you. You can come down and here is the root cause, the decrease of sales of product income. And then your data points for the large April were these two particular invoices. So this completely takes out the need for any accounting person in your business to not have to go and hunt and find these. It's bringing this up for you. If there's an anomaly, it's going to see it. And all you have to do now is click See Detailed Report, and it's going to find that anomaly for you. And this is all throughout the Intuit Enterprise Suite system, and allowing you to concentrate more on your business and might be revenue generating as opposed to doing back office work, freeing up time for you to do what is most important for you and your business. Again, with the reports, you can set up custom reports that can be emailed out regularly at any frequency that you'd like. But one of the favorite reports that I have is going to be your review summary. By simply clicking into reports and clicking the review summary, it will then go back to your history, your financial summary here, looking at everything. And when it does this, with a click of a button, you literally will have all of your information displayed for you. Total income, your cost of goods sold, your profit margin, total expense, net income. And then down below, we'll start showing you the reasons why those numbers are the reason they are. So you have all of these that you can look into. And at any time, again, our Sparkle here, we can drill down on these insights. And with that gross profit margin, by drilling down into this, it'll pop out from a side window and will let us know, here's why our gross profit margin was up 25%. Not just a high level over here, but we'll then go over to the details. And you can then, with a click of a button, select the report that you want to run. So these are just a few of the ways that Intuit Enterprise Suite frees up that time and that work from you and your employees and your team to allow you to spend it other places more important in your business.